This tweet might be the single most poorly aged tweet in NBA Twitter. LeBron James entered the league in 2003. He is currently in his 21st season and about to turn 93 in December, yet he still continues to play at an elite level. But I think we're not quite grasping the gravity of just how well LeBron is playing right now. But before we get into it, just wanted to say that if you do enjoy this basketball content, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. It would mean a lot to me. We're damn near 1,000 subscribers, so thank you very much. Now, back to my glorious honey boo boo king, LeBron Raymond James. Currently this season, LeBron is averaging 25.7 points per game, 8.1 rebounds per game, and 6.6 assists per game. Now, you might think to yourself, well, yeah, that makes sense. It's LeBron. No, I don't think you're quite grasping how insane this is. This guy is averaging nearly 26 points per game in his 21st season in the NBA. Over the course of NBA history, there has only been 5 other players to even make it to the 21st season in the league. These players include Robert Parrish, Kevin Willis, Kevin Garnett, Vince Carter, and Dirk Nowitzki. Now, pay close attention to what I'm about to say. LeBron James is currently averaging more points per game this season than all of these players combined. Robert Parrish averaged 3.7 points per game with 43 games played. Kevin Willis averaged 2.4 points per game on 5 games played. The dude barely even played his 21st season. Kevin Garnett averaged 3.2 points per game in 38 games played. Vince Carter played 76 games, but only averaged 7.4 points per game. And finally, Dirk Nowitzki averaged 7.3 points per game in 51 games played. These 5 players put up a combined 24 points per game against LeBron's 25. This is genuinely insane. Actually, no, this is superhuman. You know what else is insane though? The fact that a few days before I recorded this video, LeBron became the first ever player to reach 39,000 career points. I think I can confidently say that no one will ever be able to break his scoring record for as long as the game of basketball exists. Don't believe me? Let's put into perspective just how far away the next active player is. Kevin Durant, one of the most prolific scorers of our generation, arguably the greatest scorer of all time, just surpassed Elvin Hayes in all-time scoring leaders, moving up to the 11th spot all-time behind Moses Malone. LeBron James currently has 39,000 points. How many does Kevin Durant have? 27,300 points. An almost 12,000 point gap in between these two future Hall of Famers. In fact, Michael Jordan, who holds the 5th spot in this all-time list, has 32,292 points, almost 7,000 points less than LeBron. That is a crazy gap between the 1st and 5th place. Now, we all know that LeBron has always been a player that gets most of his points by bullying his way to the paint and finishing at the cup, or maybe even settling for some mid-range jumpers, but we never really think of him as a premier three-point shooter. He may be the greatest finisher we've ever seen, with a pretty reliable jump shot after his first stint in Cleveland. But what might surprise you is that LeBron this season, though it may be a small sample size, is averaging over 40% on his threes on nearly 6 attempts per game. In fact, if we look at this Statmuse post, we can clearly see that LeBron is averaging career highs in efficiency. How the hell is a player pushing 70 getting better than he was in his prime? Not only this, but according to NBA Central, LeBron is shooting 66% from the field in the 4th quarter. He is also one of just 6 players who have scored over 100 points in the 4th quarter alone this season, and he leads this group with the highest field goal percentage. The other players in this list include Giannis, putting up 8.9 points per game, shooting 62% from the field, Tyrese Maxey with 8.6 points per game on 55% from the field, and LaMelo Ball with 8.5 points per game on 54% from the field. LeBron James is competing against 2 players that aren't even 25 yet, and one of the best players on the planet in his prime. LeBron is putting up numbers that could very well be candidates for Clutch Player of the Year. But going back to his shooting though, this season LeBron surpassed Vince Carter in career 3-pointers, moving up to the 7th all-time in total 3-pointers made. And to close this video off, here's just one final fact that I want to share with you guys. Now that LeBron is in his 300th season, one would assume that he has a lot of minutes played. And you'd be correct. In fact, LeBron is third all-time in minutes played, behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone with over 54,000 career minutes played. But that's not it, because it's not how many minutes he's played, because it's how valuable they are. Because it's been over 16 seasons since LeBron put up less than 10 points in a game in the regular season. The last time he did this was on January 5th, 2007 against the Milwaukee Bucks. He has played over 1,100 games since then, and that might be the most insane LeBron stat I have ever seen. There are thousands of players that haven't even gone to 1,100 games in their careers. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and do consider subscribing and liking the video since it makes a massive difference in how the video performs in the YouTube algorithm. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, we are up.